Hi guys! Ooh! What's up guys? It's Great Mystic, TheSirenSims, and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to another update video, okay? Now, usually these videos are super long. The last one I did was really long because I was doing a lot. But for this one, I'm not really going to be doing a lot. I don't need to make over their house. But I did make over a bunch of Sims and I added a special one. So, stay tuned to the end for the last Sim I'm going to talk about, okay? Please stay tuned to the end. So Rose's Way, will I ever go back to that? Most definitely. That's why I have a whole update video about it. Please go to the link in the description down below to see everything that I did. Okay, I have over 12 videos for that particular series, and I love that series because it really was all about me having a story in my head and playing it out in The Sims. And why this particular story will always have a special place in my heart is because the game worked with me. The AI worked with me, and a lot of things happened in the game, modded or unmodded, that happened because of me deciding to play on my own a little bit before I videotaped it, and the game just took my lead and did things that I couldn't even have made it do. For example, Rose comes from the islands. She wasn't born there, but that's where she came from, and that's one of the last places that she remembers apart from Sunset Valley. So she's painting, and she paints a beach setting. Like, who could have made the AI of the game say paint a beach? So there is a picture in her house, beach painting, right? And I thought that was so apt, showing that she's homesick, all of that. Let me not get into the story of it all right now. But yeah, obviously I remade Nick. I remade Rose, and I remade everybody's favorite Cynthia. Good girl Sin, all right? I just want to talk about all of them, right? And then afterwards will just be some very aesthetic music, and then I might talk later on about the mystery sim that I got going on. Let's talk about the story, what's happening, what you guys are going to be seeing with the next thing that I drop pertaining to this will be the next episode. On this channel, I'm trying to do a bit more machinima work, so you guys can maybe see a tiny bit of machinima stuff, and then my gameplay. I might not be able to do it heavy, like, oh, they're talking and they're drinking coffee, but I might just show day in the life type stuff and narrate. But yeah, as you guys know, this is a spoiler warning. Please go watch what happened in Rose's Way so you understand where I'm coming from here, okay? You can skip the next 3 to 2 minutes. I did not appreciate the engagement or the quickie marriage and getting it annulled. I feel like it shouldn't have happened that way. And so the story is going to reflect that. As you guys know, I hate when people are in the story and say, I guess, or just pretend. I don't like that. So I'm going to do the pretending part here. Obviously, Nick cheated a bit. And I say a bit because he didn't kiss anybody. But he did flirt with Nalini. And he did ignore us before and after that happened. And then when we came, we confronted him, we left, right? And then the next time we saw him, because he didn't come to see us, he called us, right? But he didn't come to see us. We came to him, and then all of a sudden he's like, baby, will you marry me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't stand for that kind of effray, all right? So I'm gonna get them to have it annulled. I will have the Olamaya mod in for them to go to therapy separately. As you can see, when you do see Rose's makeover, whichever place I put it, she looks a little different. I wanted to give her a dark academia look, because she is going through it mentally as it pertains to her relationship with Nick. She feels like Jesus, this keeps happening to her. You know, she keeps trying to give these men a pass. She keeps trying to work it out. And then she keeps ending up with different levels of F-boys. And it's not fun, you know? So she's going a little bit into her bad girl era. She's going a little bit into her bad girl era, and I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? So I dressed her up a bit to make her look like, you know, schmexy librarian, you know. I gave her a little bit more of a gothic edge. She's going to become a little bit closer to Cynthia, because Cynthia knows the pain of the space that she's in, and she's definitely willing to help her through it. So that's where it's going to be added in. Cynthia will also be in a conundrum. Like, damn, you know, they got married, and she was happy about them getting married initially because she thought, good, now I have a good excuse to move in with Leighton. I really want to move in with Leighton. And she didn't get to talk to Rose about it. But she thought that, you know, this would just been a good excuse for her to run out of the house. But their marriage is rocky, and it just ended so quickly. So now she has to talk to Rose and even just think to herself, does she want to move out, or does she want to stay with her friend in her time of need? So she has a lot to contend with mentally, and that's going to be a big part of the storyline. Nick is going to be going through a hero's journey in his mind. He's always been the good guy. He doesn't understand why he even flirted with Nalini. She's not even his type. He loves Rose, but he had a weak moment, and he's going to be going to therapy to figure out where that came from. We're going to be getting a little bit more of Nick's backstory. I decided to remake him to look a little bit more rugged, kind of like a permanent 5 o'clock shadow, as she is telling him to go and sleep on the couch, don't sleep in my bed, you know. They're not talking because she won't talk to him, and when they do talk, it's forced. So they're going to be going through it, and he's going to be fighting for her. But will she want to fight for him, or will there be somebody else? Now, Cynthia is going to be keeping an eye on Nick, and Leighton will come into the picture, you know, speak to Nick. They will form a little bit more of a friendship. He will get Nick to understand that sometimes you have to become a man. Let's just leave it there. Now, just to get into Rose's life a little bit, then we'll talk about the creative Sims more. Rose's mother will be coming in. You know, she heard about the wedding and all that, so she's coming in to see. I think the time that Rose's mom coming in, because I'm not going to tell you the timeline, please. No spoilers on that. I think she'll really need that to get back to her old self, because right now she's losing faith, she's losing hope. And I think her mother being there, and her even having some confrontations with her mother, because if you watch the videos I told you to watch, I gave a backstory video before I even started the series. She has a lot of contention with her parents, so she's going to be confronting that in this season as well. And I think that will help her heal herself in order to make a decision on what she'd like to do in her romantic life. Now, for those of you who stuck forward this long, listen to the music, have a good time when I'm done with this, alright? We almost finished. Now, for Creative Sims, my favorite was Cynthia. I had so much fun remaking her. I feel like I finally found a look for her that matches. I remember when I made her the first time, I liked it, but I just didn't love it. I thought there was something missing, and there's a way I wanted her to look. This Bratz doll look is exactly what I was looking for. Period. Okay, so she looks incredible. It's grunge, it's cute, it's perfect, and I feel like Leighton not gonna be able to take his eyes on her. You know Leighton loves him some Cynthia. I liked Nick's redesign. I think I did definitely have to redesign him a lot. I redesigned Rose the least for very obvious reasons. She was already a very pretty sim to me. I just had to refine all the color shadings and stuff. one thing I've been doing, as you guys know, I have been finding specific defaults to put in my game, and once I did that, I decided to just go in and just tweak my Sims a little bit, which is where you're going to be getting these update videos from. They're also there as a show of good faith to show you all that I'm not giving up on any of these stories, because I love these stories and these characters a lot. Anyways, listen to some music and watch, and then in the end, when we speak about the sim that I'm adding in, I will tell you where he adds into the story. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Next up.
Don't want to feel you, don't want you on my mind, don't want to feel Everybody do that dance and nasty up and them nasty up. Fix things, quick things, loopings. Well, alright then. From you see me a cleanest. Clothes when me rocking at the fucking realest. Ching. Inna the Louis V vest, girl want with his squeezy liquor and real bless. Turn a blow breeze for the head of my penis. Coolest breeze that me rocking a sleeveless. Ease out, easy. Yeah, them a be a big things.
Okay. Oh, cat's out of the bag. Christopher Steele. Now, those of you who are Sunset Valley players, y'all know Christopher Steele is one of the bachelors, one of the single boys in town. He's a writer. He's a loner. He's a bit to himself, but he's just there. He has a very strange haircut in The Sims 3. I decided to make him look beautiful, and now I'm conflicted. So obviously there's going to be a love triangle. While she's going through her baddie phase, she's going to run into Christopher, and they're going to have a torrid affair, bro. And I'm so excited for this story because after everything that happened with Anthony, Rose has always been a good girl. Always been a good girl. And I advocate for the good girls, obviously. But since the AI of The Sims 3 decided to add in some mess to her and Nick's cute little pure love story, then I'm just gonna have to work with the AI the same as the AI has been working with me and add some more drama. So she's gonna meet him in the library for very obvious reasons. They're gonna find out how much they have in common, and then they're gonna start having a little affair. Okay? She's obviously not going to tell Nick about it, and it's gonna be a while before she even tells Cynthia. She's gonna feel guilty about it, but she's gonna see that what she should have done is taken some time to learn herself before running into a relationship. She has a conflict of interest with Christopher. She feels like Christopher is who she always should have been with. He makes so much sense. It's so easy with him, it's like breathing. But when she came to Sunset Valley, she met Nick first. We are removing Leighton from that because we all know Leighton was just an easy lay, okay? But when it comes to like true love, she met Nick first, and everything that he meant to her and the amount of fun they had together. So I think it's going to be very difficult for her to quantify her feelings. And honestly, it'll be fun. You know, I'll take it slow with their little affair so that you guys can decide who you prefer. Because at this point, I don't know. I know story-wise she should just end up back with Nick. But I make Chris look so good. It might skew the story in his favor. I don't know. Yeah, I made Chris look very, very attractive in my personal opinion. And it's messing with the story. It's messing with the lore in the back of my head. I don't know what to do. But yeah. So, this is a story. Please let me know what you think, how you feel, whether you like it or not. Thank you so much for getting here and seeing the little secret. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching. Other update videos coming soon. I will be doing one for Unfinished Business as well. It'll be a series of them for Unfinished Business, and I plan for them to be really cool. I'm going to be really different as well. I have a vision and I'm trying to figure out how to do that vision. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye, my sires. Sue.